Good morning, everybody. We're back out on that first lake that we did in the first video that we got skunked at. So we're here for redemption. Hopefully we can put something in the boat today. Really not a targeted species for today. I mean, obviously I want to try to get a bass in the boat just so, you know, I can get myself on that leaderboard for the tournament I've been talking about. But I've been getting left behind pretty bad. Some guys have been bringing in some pretty good sized bass, because it goes off of length, not weight. So anyway, but we're here. We're gonna try to catch something, and at least we're not at work. So if y'all want to join me, we can try to get down this lake and see if we can't catch something. Well, we've been fishing here for a little bit. I changed out a few different lures, trying different things. I'm gonna try this paddle tail here in a second, and put a little spinner on it. You almost got to witness me losing my first lure for the day, and I would be true to the channel name. So I'm gonna try to get this out there. I've never actually fished with a paddle tail, so we're gonna try it out and see what we can't do. I made some adjustments on this reel over the last week, and it seems to be doing better than it was on the last video, because I was having a lot of issues with it. But took it apart and did a little maintenance on it. I tell y'all what, after being in this kayak again, and I was working all week, so today's Saturday, and I'm finally getting out on the water. I work too late to actually try to go fishing in the evening time, plus I got to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so, you know, hard to catch any kind of fishing days during the week. But today's Saturday, so I'm gonna try it out. But I forgot, between last week and this week, I forgot how tough it was to do this kayak stuff, you know, paddling and stuff. Man, last time I had a kayak, I was probably a decade younger, and it was a lot easier for me back then. And I say that like I'm 80 years old, but I feel 80. They say you're only as old as you feel. Well, I feel older than I look. So, and but that's okay. That's not gonna stop us from going fishing. So, but with having a paddle and stuff, you know, it's I've contemplated and started doing a lot of research on how to put trolling motors and stuff like that on this kayak. It's designed for a trolling motor. It has a bracket in the back, so it has one on there already for a trolling motor. I just need to do a little research on which one to get and stuff like that, but they're pretty expensive. So you know, if you are just feeling generous, my my Cash App is connected to my bio. So if you, you know, want to help a guy out and get a trolling motor on this thing so I can be lazy and not have to paddle, I greatly appreciate it. And who knows, maybe it'll get me to places that will catch me better fish or bigger fish or any fish at all, and I can do better content for y'all. But like I said the last video, a bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work, so I can't complain either way. Even if I don't catch anything, it's better than being at work. But at least I have y'all to keep me company, or at least the people around me think I'm just talking to myself like a crazy guy. But that's okay too. Maybe they think I'm crazy, they'll leave me alone. Anyway, I am going back downstream. I paddled all the way up to the end where there's a spillway, and of course that's against the current for today, and of course that's what made it so tough trying to get up here. And now I'm just kind of coasting with the current now, trying to work these edges over here, see if we can't get something in the boat. And I only got one rod with me today. Last time I had 4 rods, but I was out on a much bigger lake. This lake doesn't, I don't know of anybody catching any catfish out here, at least nothing of note, you know, not any kind of size. Plus that's not gonna help me out with that leaderboard, you know, that tournament I've been talking about. And if y'all are gonna wonder, y'all gonna start wondering why I even entered the tournament, because I can't catch no fish. But either way, I'm having fun and making videos. So 2 things I like to do. Might not be any good at either one of them, but at least I'm out here doing what I love to do. So of course come Monday I gotta go do what I don't love to do, which is work. So but gotta pay the bills somehow. You know, unless I just win the lottery, and it's kind of hard to win the lottery when you don't play the lottery. So I've never been too much of a gambler. But if you're still watching this, you know, and if you just decide that you want to help out to make me, you know, where I don't have to work anymore and I can go fishing all the time, making more content and more videos, and maybe even, you know, catch a fish one day. You know, like I said, that Cash App is in the bio. So feel free to, you know, drop me a couple $1 million, you know, and I won't complain about it. Honestly, I don't even make these videos to try to get monetized or make any kind of money. I just think it's fun to do. I like fishing, so figured I'd do both of them at the same time. So you know, this paddle tail ain't really doing it for me. I might have to switch over to something smaller. That is a 5-inch 6-cents paddle tail. It's actually a really good brand. And but what's that? You stuck right there?
Right.
Oh, with the bobbers at?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Not a thing. Oh, I know. I don't know why it's so packed over there. Is there? I was wondering that. I didn't know what. Is it in the reeds?
That one that's hanging straight out right in front of me. That crankbait's laying right on top of it.
Let me see. Is it closer to the water?
No, sir. It's about 8 inches off the water.
8 inches. Oh, I see it. Kind of like a tiger stripe.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll buy you lunch.
Oh, it's all right.
That was the first cast I was going to run across the front of the leaves.
Yeah. And you had no luck other than that?
I was up, no, I was up on the, I don't know what it's called. It's the very north end.
Yeah.
There's a big concrete dam up there.
Yeah.
All there is little
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. No, honestly, I'll settle for anything right now.
You just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Lake Bryan in August.
Where's that?
East of San Angelo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Bassmasters deemed it the best bass lake in the county, in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm Chuck. by the way.
Oh, Matt.
Nice to meet you.
You too?
Yeah, they deemed it. In fact, Bassmasters is going to have a tournament there next year,
Oh, really?
2026.
What, the Master Classic?
I don't know which one, but it's on their schedule.
Oh, really?
Lake Brownwood's on their schedule too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ivy average is 10 pounders.
Yeah.
That's a normal day.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you said that's south of
It's east of San Angelo.
east of San Angelo. Yeah. Might have to go out there.
Actually, you go to Sterling City. It's northeast of San Angelo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's about 3.5. I'm from Brownfield. It's about 3.5 hours from Brownfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You been out to JB Thomas any?
I went by there and it was solid mud.
Really?
But they're pulling 10 pounders out of there.
Yeah, I see it all the time on the Facebook page and stuff. Man, they're catching some monsters out there.
And Lake Graham, they pull some out of there. Brownwood's good.
Yeah.
But I'm building a boat. I'm almost done with it. So
Oh yeah.
I'll be doing some real fishing. So.
Yeah.
Instead of short fishing.
Yeah. I'd like to get.
One of those. I hadn't done that yet.
Yeah, I just got this a couple weeks ago, and now that I've been paddling my life away, I've been debating on getting me a trolling motor to stick on the back of this thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, but other than that, it's better than being at work. So.
Yes, sir. No, yeah, any day. Yeah. I can't play golf anymore, so
Oh yeah.
I got too many back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Yeah, not a problem. Good luck to you.
Have a good day.
You too, man. But I think we're gonna drop this anchor down real quick, and we're gonna change out a bait. I'm using this little paddle tail right here, and I don't know if you can see it with the angle of the camera or the sun, but I'm gonna take it off of there. I think it's just a little too big for what we're trying to do today. Here we go. Let's try a little shad here. I ain't tried this thing in a while. Tell you what, this backpack is a godsend, because I used to carry around like a regular tackle box, and that was always a hassle, trying to open it up, and things falling out and things getting stuck in the cracks and stuff. It just, man, it was just a hassle. And I found this backpack at Walmart quite a few years ago. Probably maybe 5-6 years ago. I found it and I've been using it ever since. And it works out pretty good. Works pretty good for me. Of course, there is another one at Bass Pro that I would love to have. And see, there you go again. Another opportunity for you to hit up my Cash App and try to get me some better equipment. Man, I would really love to get you know, a new bass setup, just because this one is, you know, not the best, but I did do a little work on it, like I told you before, and it's working a little better than it was. And so, but I would like some better bass equipment as far as reels, rods, stuff like that. And I got all the lures in the world that I need and can't catch a fish on none of them, so I can't blame it on the lures. So got little weeds on my hook here. Never realized how big those treble hooks are. Might have to change those out for some smaller ones. Get this anchor pulled up here. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. You'll give me 1 second. Never mind. That was a spam call. I get those 100 times a day. I don't even know how they get my number. But I think I caught me some weeds here. Sure did. At least I caught something. You know, if y'all stick around and y'all keep watching my videos, eventually I'm gonna hook into something worth talking about, and if you're not watching, you're gonna miss out. And if I'm not recording, I'll miss out. But of course, that was all right. And y'all are facing right into that sun. I don't know if y'all could see anything besides my pasty white legs. I don't know if y'all could see all the, you know, the sunburn that I got on my legs. I got that last week when we went out to the lake. I did that first video, or second video, I'm sorry. Second video. And and I was a genius and decided I was a man and didn't need no sunblock. Well, then I got home and was crying like a baby to my wife. So I probably need to start wearing some sunblock, but like a typical guy, I didn't bring it today either. So. Maybe I'll learn one of these days that maybe I should listen to my wife, because she told me that I need to wear sunblock. I don't need no sunblock. Well, I did, and I still do today, and I still hadn't listened to her. She even gave it to me. It's in my truck right now, and I just didn't get it and put it on. So, if you're a wife and you're watching this, I'm sure your husband is the same way, and if he's not, you're blessed, because I'm just as hard-headed as the rest of them. You know, I watch all these other fishing guys on YouTube and stuff, and all that, and TikTok. And man, it's just crazy, man. Like they catch all kinds of fish, like all the time, like every cast. Which I know that they only record. You know, most of the time they just record. You know, when they're catching something and all that, but still, you know, at least they're catching fish. And there's a guy, I don't know if y'all have watched him. If y'all haven't watched him and y'all are you know, fishermen, fans of fishing and whatnot, catching fish and all that good stuff, well, I got this thing all tangled up. You know, you need to try to look into this guy, and he's called, I think his name is Justin, and but he does the YouTube channel of Kayak Catfish, or Catfish Kayak, or something like that. Anyway, he's always catching these monster catfish and entering these tournaments all around the country and stuff like that, and he always does just a fantastic job. And I don't know the guy personally. I think he lives up north somewhere, and but I've watched a lot of his videos, and man, he's just, you know, it's a nice channel to watch. And of course, I've watched some other ones like Blacktip Age and Land, I think it's called Land Shark, I want to say, and you know, some other ones, and they always do a really good job. You know, they're always catching fish. Of course, a lot of them that I watch, they're saltwater fishing. There's a few that are freshwater, like the catfish guy. He obviously catches catfish in freshwater, so. Man, I got this thing all kinds of tangled up. I'm trying to get it where the anchor is behind me. Just like that. And that wind is picking up today, man. I don't know if y'all could hear it, but it is starting to blow pretty good. You see this wind, even with the anchor down, man, it's just spinning me. So, another reason why I need a trolling motor. At least one with a spot lock, man. Those things are nice. But of course, they cost a couple $1,000s, I think. Well, anyway, if you're still listening and still watching, I do appreciate it. You know, if you would, if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, you know, follow, like, do all the goods, and you know, help me get my name out there, see if I can't get to different lakes and stuff. I mean, like I said, I'm not doing this to make money, but I would like to kind of get my name out there and you know, be able to enter some tournaments and stuff like that. Of course, if I'm entering tournaments and fishing like I'm fishing right now, it ain't gonna do me no good to enter those tournaments. But I'll be honest with you. Whenever I was a kid, of course, and most of y'all that y'all can relate. You know, whenever somebody asks you, when you're a child, they always ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And people, I remember kids in school used to always say, I want to be a fireman, I want to be a police officer, I want to, military, or, some kind of hero type thing, a kid. And believe me, those are great careers. Hats off to anybody that does anything like that, any kind of first responder, police, firemen, military, paramedics, anything, dispatch. I mean, and they do a job that most people won't do, and so I really do appreciate them. But that really just wasn't my dream. They would always ask me what I wanted to do growing up, and they would always laugh at me because I would always tell them that I wanted to be a professional fisherman. I wanted to be a professional angler, and that was just it. That's all I wanted to do. And of course, I've always had a job. I've never not had a job, never not paid my bills and stuff. I've always been out there working. I mean, I have a family to support and provide for, so I mean, I'm not going to be selfish and go fishing instead of working and all that stuff. And but I mean, I'm 34 years old and my dream has never changed. I still would love to be a professional angler one day. I want to get my name out there, enter tournaments, and film content just like this, and kind of bring y'all around, bring y'all with me on the journey to becoming a pro. I mean, it's right now the journey is just beginning, and they say it's never too late to try to go for your dream. So on the weekends, here we are out here fishing, trying to catch a fish, trying to get views, trying to get followers, trying to get subscribers, and either way, even if I don't get subscribers or likes or comments or anything, whatever, I'm still out here fishing, and it's what I love to do. And even if nobody follows me and nobody subscribes, and that, at least I'm still out here fishing, and I have a good job that I go to every day and make good money, make good hours, and I can't complain. I got a good life. God's blessed me, and we have our struggles just like anybody else, but financial struggles sometimes, but you know, we make it through. You know, we pray about it, and we, you know, do whatever we feel like God wants us to do, and it's never failed us yet. So that's how we're going to live it. That's how we're going to keep doing it. And maybe one day, you know, God will answer the prayer of being a professional angler. But if not, you know, it's just not His will for me. You know? So. Either way, like I said, we're out here on the water, we're enjoying it, God's creation out here, and we're having fun, even though we're not catching nothing yet. But man, I just love being out on the water, and you know, it's just something about nature and stuff. It's really, really peaceful, you know, nice to do, and stuff. I want to get my kids into fishing and stuff, and it's just I don't know if they'll find it peaceful like I do, but I can go fishing every day, and if I don't catch anything, it's not gonna bother me. Man, I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I do apologize if this wind is loud. I have one of those microphones just yet, so it's hard to. If it's hard to hear me, I do apologize. Shad's doing me much good. At least not today. Alright, so this is the shad. I think it's, you know, they call it a bleeding shad. And we'll change that out. I mean, it's a good lure. I mean, it has that shake to it and stuff. I mean, it's a good lure, but just need something different, I guess. Fish are being picky. Sorry if you're bouncing around. The camera's on my neck, so. You know what? We're gonna try something. We're just gonna try a little spoon type lure. Just for giggles. We're gonna try it out. I mean, what can we lose? So. I mean, too loose. I can't blame that one on the reel. I did that myself. I'll tell you what I am gonna do. I'm gonna fix this backpack up. Sorry, you are probably bouncing around again. I normally put this backpack up here, so I got room for my legs, but I haven't tried this yet, so if I fall in the water, at least y'all will get to see it. Believe me, I'm not the most graceful person, so if I fall, you are free to laugh at me as long as you subscribe. Oh man, all right. Well, we're up, but I don't know for how long. Man, I see people in these videos when they advertise this this kayak, and they're all standing up straight, no problems. Of course, there's probably no wind either. But I mean, it's a nice kayak. I mean, I really love this thing, but I have yet to do a video on the actual kayak itself. I need to do that. And they have a seat on this thing, so the seat that I'm sitting in, it folds down, and then the back of the seat has like a standing platform where you can get, I think it's like 8 inches higher than where I'm standing right now. And it's supposed to be for, you know, sight fishing, which is not like really sight fishing. I mean, because it's only 8 inches, but I mean, it's just something to stand on, kind of get you up in the air a little bit more. I have yet to try it in the water. I've done it with it, you know, this kayak sitting in my garage or on the ground, but I'm not brave enough to try it in the water just yet. I don't know what else would sound like that. Oh, look at that. Messed it up again. Yeah. I said I wanted to be a professional one day. Never said I was. Tighten this up a little bit. Well, I don't think anybody's having much of any kind of luck. From that guy we helped out with that lure, getting it out of the weeds, he said, well, nobody really catching much of nothing either. You know, I just thought of this, and you're probably going to laugh because it's kind of dumb. But, you know, I stood up here, and, you know, I'm kind of keeping my balance a little bit. Wind's blowing, so it makes it a little difficult, but, you know, we got it pretty good over here, and where I'm not, at least, falling in the water here. And I just realized that I gotta find a way to sit down once I want to move. And I was just thinking about moving to a new location. And okay, well, now's a good time to do that because I just tangled up my line here. I thought it was gonna fall. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and throw this line in the water. And we're gonna attempt to sit down without either one, killing ourselves, or two, falling in the water. There's a dead fish right there. Look at that. The fish would rather die than jump on my hook. You see that? How selfish of these fish. Oh. I guess it would help if I pulled my anchor. I did that last week. I just forget about it. Man, it's in the dirt. The mud down there. Here we go. All right. Get down the way here. What I will do is I'm going to try to troll this thing. Just see if that'll do anything. Throw it in here. troll that little lure behind us while we're moving. Just maybe. Maybe we'll get something. You never know. Never know. Does not hurt to try. This current's moving pretty fast. I barely even need to paddle. Well, we're gonna get down the lake real quick. I'm gonna troll this lure as we get down there and try to stay out of people that's on the bank. I'd stay out of their way and stuff. But once we get down there, I'll bring y'all back. I don't want y'all to hear me struggling to paddle this thing. So I'll bring y'all back here in a second. Well, I was gonna go down the lake here, but I'm gonna have to cut this video short, I guess, just because my camera battery is dying, and I just realized that I left my extra batteries in my backpack with all the rest of my camera equipment in my truck. So I guess I'll have to call it a short day here. Let me see if I can't get this camera loosened up here. So I appreciate y'all watching. You know, like I said, subscribe and you know, like the video if you want. And I just trying to get out there, you know, get my name out there and stuff. So remember the lure loser, and you know, hopefully we'll catch you on the next one.